I wish I could go back in time and tell my teenage self these 10 things before I sat my GCSE and A-level exams. Unfortunately, I can't do that for myself, but fortunately, I can give you my top pieces of advice for success in your GCSEs and in your A-levels. So I'm giving you my top 10 tips for your exams in today's episode of Sustainable Study Secrets. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning into this video and to today's episode of Sustainable Study Secrets. I want to help you get the best grades you possibly can, but I want to give you my top 10 pieces of advice. Alongside this, I'm giving you study tips, revision techniques, and giving you general pieces of advice in my other videos, so be sure to like and subscribe and follow along for the journey because I'm going to be posting every single day until your exams. So without further ado, I don't have much time to waste and you certainly don't have much time to waste, so let's get on with it. Number one is something that you will really like to hear. You do not need to prioritise every exam. Look, if you're doing 12 GCSEs, some GCSEs are significantly more important than others. You do not need to be allocating them all the same amount of time. GCSE maths, English, way more important than things like drama, RE, things that are not going to harm you if you do not pass them. Of course, those subjects are very, very important if you want to pursue them to a higher level, but this is why you need to rank your subjects. I would recommend you use this template to decide what needs the most revision time. So rank your subjects, let's say 1 to 12. So you have, say, 24 exams. Rank your exams in difficulty from number 1 to 24, and then also rank them as priority. Okay, so if maths is a priority, then it's going to be 1, 1, 1. Drama is not a priority, it's going to be 12. And then add up the numbers. Those with the lowest numbers need the most amount of revision time. And alongside this, not every exam requires the same attention. That's why the template looked the way it did. You might be really happy with physics paper 2, but not physics paper 1. So you need to spend more time revising physics paper 1. Number 2, for each subject, you need a RAG checklist. It's not negotiable. You need to be allocating way more time to those topics that you're weaker on. A real downfall for me at GCSE especially was trying to revise everything in extreme detail. You quite simply don't have the time. And that's okay. Nobody does. You're not a superhuman. Prioritise your subjects. Go through your specification, highlight things in red, in amber and in green. Green you're really happy with, amber you're a bit shaky, and red, I don't know what I'm doing. You want more information on how to effectively use a RAG checklist? Then check my channel because I've got a whole video explaining the revision techniques that you can use alongside it to maximise its effectiveness. 3. Use your teachers. Be annoying. They're there for a reason. Go and be like, please mark this essay. Please walk through this essay with me. Please help me with this. Please explain this. Like, they are there for a reason. Okay, I understand that they're busy, but just try your best if they have a free minute. Be that annoying student. Number 4, if your teacher is not available, which for a lot of the time, or a lot of people, they won't be, use AI. This is something that I wish I'd used more in A-level, as in, you can go to an AI chatbot and be like, can you please explain differentiation by parts to me like I'm 5? Why am I doing it? What is it? If you don't understand it, it's a great substitute for a teacher. As well as that, utilising AI for its capabilities, so if you're doing GCSE history, A-level history, you might be really fine with that exam technique, but you just need basically a pop quiz on your knowledge. Put your specification onto ChatGPT and say, please generate me some questions on spec point 2.1.3. And it will do it, and it will do it quite effectively. You can test your own knowledge. AI will also make you flashcards and stuff. Think Gizmo. Honestly, just think an AI chatbot. You can ask AI to do basically anything. Use that tool. Number 5. Delete social media or use app blockers. I had to delete social media when I did my GCSEs and I used app blockers when I did my A-levels. I have no self-control. And if you don't have an app blocker or you refuse to download them, just spam the wrong passcode on your phone like 10 times so you're locked out of it. Put your phone in another room, just don't have access to it because this is the biggest distractor. Get into a routine that incorporates exercise and a regular bedtime. This is more important than you would realise. Exercise is very, very important for your memory, for your brain health, for your just general levels of happiness, and it will actually make your revision more effective, alongside being a productive break and an actual break. When I was playing badminton, I was not thinking, oh my goodness, I don't know what a moment is in GCSE physics. I was just happy. I was enjoying myself. I was actually releasing that stress. Incorporate a regular bedtime as well. You don't want to be going to bed at 9 p.m. on a day that you have an exam the next day, because you won't be able to sleep. And you don't want to be going to bed at 2 a.m. ever. At least not in exam season. Have a regular bedtime, make use of it, and just make sure that you're aligning your sleep times with your circadian rhythm. Sleep is a non-negotiable. It will really help you. You need between 7 and 8 hours sleep for maximum brain capacity. At least most people need that much sleep. So be sure that you're sleeping a lot, but also help increase your productivity and make your revision more effective. Learn how to stop panicking before your exams. The worst thing you could do is go into your first exam, completely freak out and get no marks in it. This is something that I, unfortunately, fell victim to when I did my GCSEs. My first GCSE exam was ICT. I completely messed it up because I freaked out and I was like, oh my goodness, and my brain went blank. Even though I had revised, I just didn't know how to calm myself down and I did really badly in it. So don't do that. Understand that the first exam is always the worst. Develop a breathing technique, in, out. Understand that these exams are not the be-all and end-all, and they certainly aren't worth you getting so worked up over. You come first. Your well-being is more important than any exam. You can only do your best. Number 8. If you run out of practice papers from your exam board, that's not okay, I'll just kick back and relax until mid-June. Do them from other exam boards. A-level maths. There's only so many questions you can ask on a differential equation. It will be the same whether it's AQA, EdXL, WJC. Just do them from other exam boards. As long as you're doing questions on the same topic, the answers are fundamentally the same. Just make sure that you're not doing practice questions on things that are not on your specification, because some of the exam board specifications are very slightly different. For specific topic practice, this is very, very helpful, but doing entire practice papers, you might be like, why have I never seen this before? It's because it's not on your spec. Finally, reward yourself throughout the days and weeks. This is something that I did not do when I did my GCSEs, as in incorporate a reward system. If I get all my revision done on Saturday, then I can go out and have fun with my friends on Saturday night. If I finish this practice paper in a coffee shop, I can move to another coffee shop and get myself a little vanilla latte. That is a little treat. Just incorporating these treats into your everyday. Not being like, I can't have a break until I finish my exams, I can't have any nice things until I've got the best grades. It will just make you miserable and it will make you burn out. So these are my top 10 tips and tricks for your GCSE and A-level exams. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and hopefully some of these tips will really help you in your revision. So best of luck for your exams. You can do it, you are capable, you are smart. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode of Sustainable Study Secrets. Alright, bye guys, love you.